Hey guys, how's it going? My name's Mark, and today we are in Mount Taranaki, Egmont National Park, and we are going to be reviewing this ZHIYUN WEEBILL lab. And I'm going to give you 5 camera movements for how to make your travel videos more cinematic. Let's go. Before we get into the video, first I want to say this video is not sponsored by ZHIYUN. This is my own findings and my own usage of the ZHIYUN WEEBILL lab. So a couple of things before we start into the camera movements, things that I love about this. A, the quick release handle. My old crane, my version 1, whenever I was filming upright, I'd have to stop it, recalibrate it, and switch it before I could do the undersling. Now, within 2 seconds, I can switch from the bottom to the top, and I have an undersling, or I can switch it quickly to the normal upright mode. Second thing I really love about this crane is it easily fits into my backpack for traveling. The ultimate travel gimbal. Look how small that goes. That just plops right into the top of my backpack. The third thing is the locking motors. So you'll notice when I put this away, it's not moving around at all. I have these motor locks. If I flick it, it locks. Each motor has its own locking mechanism. So the camera that is being held right now and the camera that I will be putting on here is the Lumix GH5. So this WEEBILL lab is only good for mirrorless cameras and other small cameras that are good for traveling. If you have a Pro DSLR or any bigger cameras, you have to level up to the Crane 3. Alright, so this is Michelle. She's going to be the subject in the video. I'm going to be doing all the camera movements following her, like the follow, pan, leads, and various other shots like this. So I just want to introduce you. Yeah. So we are of course going to start with the most basic shots, which everyone would assume the gimbal is used for right away, and that is the lead, follow, and the pan. Following or leading your subject is an excellent way to open your story. It introduces the subject to the video and shows the direction they are heading. In this case, my subject is walking through the mystical forest, which is called Goblin Forest, on the way to a waterfall. This type of movement is really a no-brainer. However, it is super powerful. You can film close, you can film low, get that ground moving super fast, or you can film from a distance. Mix it up, it all looks amazing. Shot number 2, and that is the reveal. With a dolly in or dolly out. So we can pick an object to hide behind and slowly reveal what's coming into view. Another shot is we can reveal the subject by starting out of focus and dollying into focus. This effect can be completed by starting up close on the subject's face and then dollying out. In post, we reverse the clip and then speed it up so you get that dolly into focus effect. A very powerful effect in night and in high contrast areas. Next up, we have something I like to call the airplane or vortex mode, or what it says on the gimbal is actually the POV. So if you hit that button, it will follow your actions just like we used to do with the glide cam. So the benefit of this function is that when you're bending around tight corners or panning down to your feet or panning up to the sky, it provides all sorts of free movements along with the stabilization that the gimbal has. Woo, I'm having so much fun with this vortex mode. One of the biggest complaints about gimbals is that they don't follow your motions, and that glide cams are so much better because you can quickly zoom up. But now look at this. With the vortex mode, you have smooth motions followed, which is like unheard of with gimbals. I'm loving this mode. This is so good for running through any sort of tight spaces, alleyways, down city streets, in these close quarters in the forest. I can't wait to use this feature more. So typically gimbals always kept the camera perfectly horizontal, and that was slightly limiting, especially when you had to use the joystick to pan it up, pan it down. With this way, we can follow the natural motions of our hands, and it provides us with much more freedom. Next up, we have the parallax, or point of interest. This shot, we keep the subject in the same spot while the background changes. This type of shot can be enhanced when we zoom into the subject, providing more compression, and this causes the background to move very quickly. A very powerful dramatic shot. Coming in at number 5, we have the hyperlapse, which is an excellent camera movement for dramatically showing action or fast-moving real estate in a short period of time. This is also a much faster way to create a hyperlapse rather than taking a photo, moving a step, and taking another photo and taking a long time to stitch it all together in post. I love this shot for long corridors or trails or roadways, and it really shows an amazing shot. And finally, don't forget to combine all your shots together, draw in a mask or add a tasteful transition, and that will keep the viewers engaged a little longer. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video of me covering 5 gimbal movements you can use with the ZHIYUN WEEBILL Lab. So let me know if you have any questions about this gimbal, and I'll be sure to answer them in the comments. And also, let me know if you have any questions about that national park, because it is crazy beautiful. So if you found the video helpful, give it a thumbs up, drop a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you're not already. And I'll catch you in the next one. So we are in the Goblin Forest right now, and I cannot get enough of it. It's so creepy and Harry Pottery and Forbidden Foresty. There's like spider webs and moss and fog. Oh, it's the coolest.